think of myself as a filmmaker. I barely understood camera angles, I never opened an editing program, and I honestly didn't realize how much work went into a single scene. But this project changed that. It pushed me from someone who simply watched films into somebody who could actually make one. At the beginning of the year, my skills were basic. I knew how to record a video on my phone, but I didn't understand framing, lighting, or how to create meaning through visuals. I didn't know what mise en scène was and really meant, or how sound design could completely change the mood of the scene. Now, at the end of this project, I can confidently say that I've grown into a far more skilled and intelligent filmmaker. I understand how to plan a sequence, how to direct a shot, how to troubleshoot problems on set, and how to edit in a way that supports the story. The project taught me that filmmaking isn't just one thing, it's also a chain of decisions that all connect. The beginning is research and planning mood boards, shot lists, storyboards, and understanding the genre. The middle is production, directing, shooting, adjusting lighting, and solving problems in real time. At the end, it's editing, shaping the footage into something meaningful. I learned that nothing ever goes as planned. A lamp won't flicker the way you choose it to. A shot won't frame correctly. The battery dies at the worst moment. But those challenges are part of the process, and learning how to adapt is what makes you a filmmaker. Planning became one of my strongest skills. My storyboard helped me visualize the entire sequence before I even touched the camera. Drafting ideas, revising them, and refining my concept made the final product stronger. Directing taught me how to communicate movement and intention through bodily language and blocking. Shooting taught me how to use angles, shadows, and framing to create tension. I learned how to control natural light, how to position lamps for a more dramatic contrast, and how to use the negative space to build suspense. Editing where there was finally clicked. At the start of the year, I didn't know how to keyframe or color grade. Now I can adjust exposure, create smooth transactions, use audio ducking, build rhythm through pacing, and I learned how powerful silence can be, and how even a small sound can affect the entire shift of the emotional tone. Sound design became one of my favorite parts. I learned how to layer ambient noise, how to use subtle audio cues to build tension, and how to let silence speak for itself. At the start of the project, my camera skills were shaky, literally. I didn't understand the composition of how to make a shot feel intentional. Now I can frame a shot with purpose using the rule of thirds, leading lines, and depth. At the start, I barely knew how to use Filmora. Now I can keyframe, color grade, adjust curves, and build a sequence that feels cohesive and atmospheric. At the start, I didn't think sound about it at all. Now I understand how sound design shapes emotion. At the start, I didn't know how to justify my creative choices. Now I can explain every decision, lighting, frame, props, costume, and how it contributes to the meaning. This class didn't just make me learn how to make a film opening, it taught me how to think like a filmmaker. I'm leaving with real skills, camera work, editing, sound design, visual selling, and the ability to plan and execute a creative project from start to finish. Most importantly, I'm leaving with confidence, the confidence to create, experiment, and to trust my ideas. I'm not the same filmmaker I was at the beginning. I'm better, I'm more intentional, and I understand the craft in a way better way than I never did before. This project didn't just develop my skills, it developed my voice.